Skip it up and that up. So desperate times call for desperate measures, and when you need to get shit done, you might as well kidnap somebody. That's what Christopher Hunter and Rosa Garcia did. They kidnapped a 30-year-old woman they knew. According to some articles I read, I think they maybe lived with her or were friends with her or something like that. So they kidnapped her. They gave her alcohol, they gave her pills, they tied her up, they shaved her hair. And if they didn't get what they wanted, they were even going to find someone. I'm quoting this too, I'm not exaggerating it. They were going to find someone with AIDS, HIV, to have sex with her. This is according to the police report. I shit you not. So these two, of course, are going to be arrested. They're going to be charged with attempted murder. And you're probably thinking to yourself, man, they must have been desperate. They probably needed money for their mortgage or their rent, or they needed to keep their lights on or something. For them to do that to someone that they know, it must have been some hardcore shit, right? Nope. It actually was electronics. Now you're probably thinking, okay, they wanted like a $10,000 TV, some smart TV. They wanted, a home theater system. Maybe they had multiple kids and they wanted to get gifts for them so their kids weren't disappointed. That could be the case, but not really. Nothing that expensive. Well, you're thinking, Rich, this is ridiculous. Maybe they wanted a game console. Maybe they wanted a PS4, an Xbox One, or a Wii U, or something relevant. I mean, God, that's extreme to kidnap a woman and put her through all that for something so stupid. But, okay, maybe that's it. No. I'm building up this drama here because it's so ridiculous that when I read the article, I almost shit myself. According to police reports, and I've read multiple news articles, not just the Kotaku one, because I thought it was such bullshit that I actually made sure, I'm like, let me look at some other articles. There's no way they put this woman through this hell for something so stupid. But no. I mean, according to what I'm reading, this is the case. It was over a PlayStation Portable. You heard me right. I'm not misspoken. I didn't misread the article. That isn't a typo. It is over not a PS Vita, not a 2DS, not a 3DS, a PlayStation Portable. Like it was still 2004 and it was the hottest thing out there. I have no words almost. Now, you would think, like I just said, you would think these people would be desperate and they would need food or electricity or to keep their lights on or something, but they're beyond scumbags. They're not only scumbags, they're stupid. I'll buy you a fucking PSP. They had to have had some other, there had to be something else going on with this woman, because a PSP brand new on Amazon is $99.99 US. And you may be saying, Rich, that's still a lot of money to some people. That's maybe you and I can afford it. But if you're in a situation that you need to tie someone up, make them take pills, and threaten to have them raped to get a PlayStation Portable, you're prioritizing wrong. You're doing life wrong. There's something that should be put aside. Not that I can condone kidnapping and getting someone raped with HIV for anything, but that should be put aside. And you should, if you can't afford the PlayStation Portable, you probably should be putting money aside for other things. This is beyond scumbag. There had to be, like I just said, there had to be a beef. There had to be something, there has to be something missing. I'm sure there's going to be updates to this. I can't picture over an obsolete console that's pretty much all but dead, minus a couple more games coming out, being the reason this happened to this woman. There had to be something. Maybe this woman, fucked this other woman's boyfriend or girlfriend or husband. I just can't. I can't picture people lacking life, having no respect for life that much, or having any kind of decency, that they'd be like, yeah, I don't feel like going on Amazon Prime and getting a $99. I'd rather just, tie up our old friend and, get her raped and possibly get her infected with HIV, because I don't feel like paying for a PlayStation Portable. I feel like playing some RPGs. It has good RPGs. Let's just shave her head, drug her, and get her raped. And if it really is that simple that they just wanted a PlayStation Portable and they went about it this way to get it, and now the rest on top of it, not only did they put this woman through hell, the rest of their lives are ruined. I have no faith in humanity. We should go extinct. We deserve it. And this is proof why. God. I'm sorry I went on and on about this, but it's amazing. It makes me sick and shocked and amazed, and it hurts my head. I can't wrap my mind around it. And if it really was just over the PSP, you should have called me, guys. I would have bought you one. I would have bought you a couple games with it too. You didn't have to go through all this. Don't have to go to prison for the rest of your lives. You would have had a PSP, and you would have walked away. And I would have been, you could say, hey, Rich at Review Tech USA bought me this PSP, and we didn't have to get a woman raped by a guy with HIV. Just saying that, just... Oh, wow. Now, yeah, okay, on a lighter note, you're looking at footage from Bioshock Infinite. I know I've played this game before a bunch, but the reason why I'm playing it again is on PC at 60 frames per second, and I finally had time because I had bought another Fractal R4 case, the Fractal Design R4 computer case. I bought it and I put my i7 rig. I bought another one because I already have my AMD rig in an R4. I liked it so much I bought another one for my Intel rig, and I put all the pieces, bits and pieces in there, and I finally hooked up the AVerMedia ExtremeCap U3, which records at 1080p 60 frames per second. That's what you're looking at right now. Obviously on YouTube it's not going to be 60 frames per second, I know, but at least you could see the quality of the footage, not the frame rate. I'll have a couple links below. I have a 5-minute video on I think mega.com, and I'll have a link also to VLC Media Player because you'll need it to actually get the 60 frames per second, because Windows Media Player, it plays the file, but it goes like 30 to 50 frames, back to 30, it jumps all over. So you could see what the frame rate looks at, but at least in this video you can see the quality. So you may see me playing some games you've seen me play before, but that's why you're seeing Bioshock Infinite again. So you can see the video quality of the ExtremeCap U3. I'm not going to say whether I like it or not because I'm going to do a review. You could form your own opinion from seeing the footage, and you could check out that link I'll have below to you could download the video and see it in 60 frames per second. But anyway, guys, I'm going to shut up now. I rambled way more about this topic than I should have. This is Rich at Review Tech USA. Make sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for supporting my channel. Have a good one.